Welcome, everyone. This is the time. This is the place. How's everyone doing? We are live here and we're on multiple different platforms. And I am here to talk about navigating business relationships and how to go about doing that. And there's a couple things that I'll talk about here on some tricks of the trade, if you will, some things to get you focused and on task, and a couple rules of thumb, if you will, in how to navigate life overall and your relationships with people more specifically. Man, oh man, we've got the chat and the chat's available to you. And here's the thing, man, navigating your business relationships, it's just like navigating your personal ones. You've got to be on task with it every single day. There's never a time to go, no, I'm off. And as soon as you do, there's going to be people that you're going to run into that are in your world, in your professional world, that are going to want you to engage with them in the same way you always do. And the challenge is that, suppose you're traveling and you're just, you're ready to relax. You're going to kick back in, maybe you're traveling in the plane and you're going to kick back in your seat and just relax. And lo and behold, there's somebody there that is in your circle of influence, is part of your network, maybe one of your clients. There's never a time to be off. People talk about being off and on. And I got to tell you, one of the key components in building a relationship and building a network and being in the ability to be a leader at all times, there's not an off button. You are either a leader, you are either engaging, or you're not. And so when people meet you, when people see you, when they engage with you, they're going to expect that same person wherever they see you. And when they don't see the same person, we all know that personally, when they don't see the same person, they're going to take offense. They're going to take note and go, well, that's not who I thought he was or she was. We all know that's in our head, that we've seen that, we've experienced that. Now it's time to get real with it. What do you think? Is there an off button? I mean, you've already heard, I laid it out there. What does that look like for you? What does that look like with how you engage in life? I'm still using the sales script you gave me during coaching. Thank you so much. Absolutely. And I'll share this. It didn't show up the name. I believe I know who this is. I'm pretty good at remembering conversations. However, if you want to identify yourself, I'm getting predictable results to the amazement of my associates. Yes. I've been trained in sales and negotiations and communications from way back in the day, long before there was an internet, long before any of this. I was in straight commission sales and learned the craft of communication. One of the key components of building relationships is knowing how to communicate. It's one of the key things that we teach when we're together in my boot camps, and a lot of my training will teach effective communication styles. How do you engage with people so that they really hear you? How do you engage with people so that they're receiving the information in the way that you intended it? All these are key components, and it's not just about doing it once or twice. And as our friend here says, it's about the consistency of it, to find out what to say, how to say it, then utilize that consistency of communication every single time to create the results that you're looking for. Just one of the secrets of success is consistent, persistent behavior. If that's new to you, well, time to get real. Consistent, persistent behavior. Sounds really easy. It's one of the hardest things for people to get their head around, to actually practice on a day-to-day basis. Consistent, persistent behavior where you're showing up the same way all the time and people can count on it. People can be there and say, that's who he is. That's the person I know him to be or her to be. That's one of the key components. You want to build great relationships, create that consistency. Show up learning communication style. For all those that are interested, we definitely have some tools for you to help you show up consistently. And that is we do a couple different things. We've got layers of different training. One, of course, is our Trailblazers program. I want to share with you our Trailblazers program. This program is absolute in helping you get clear with your goals, clear with what you do every day, and clear with your communication style. So every several times a month, we actually get on the phone in a Zoom call and go through these techniques and challenge and system strategies to overcome your challenges on a regular basis. In addition to that, we also have our flagship. This is our Maverick Success Live event. Absolutely. Here's even better special offer for all of you. You're interested in coming. This is the one to go grab hold of. I'm here for you. And so every so often I flash a great QR code to give you a discount. This is 3 days where we communicate that all important component of communication, where we talk about what are you going to say, when you're going to say it, and how are you going to say it. To who are you going to say it? You see, you don't talk the same way to everybody. You want to build great business relationships. It's about being effective in communicating to them the message that you want, and then stepping in one step further. And you're not always hitting a nail, which means you can't always use a hammer. There are different communication styles based on who you're talking to. We cover that and so much more in Maverick Success Live. One of my favorite topics is the idea of communication and how do you communicate effectively, and then carry that into your sales, your influence, your negotiation strategies, all the different components on when you're engaging with somebody, and the outcome of that communication is vital to the success of your business. You want to know how to navigate business relationships. It's a bigger conversation. However, key component, consistent, persistent behavior, showing up and engaging with people in conversation on a regular basis. And yeah, regular basis. What does that mean? I want to talk about that because regular basis means all the time. Some people are like, no, 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 no. Yes, all the time. One of the things that I've noticed is people that create highly successful businesses, they're continuously reaching out to clients, reaching out to prospects, reaching out and being proactive in their communication. You want to get effective at navigating this whole business world. You've got to be reaching out and being proactive consistently in everything that you're doing. If any of you that would like to share in the chat, enrolling a project manager from New Jersey the evening. So a couple different things Mike's doing there. So many things to look forward to from your program. Yes. Thank you so much. And looking forward to seeing you at the event. And the event's coming up. We do it all around the country. So for all of you that are interested, go take a look at, and we usually advertise a couple events forward at a time. So go ahead and grab hold of the QR code and you'll see where the events are happening all around the country. And what the next couple are. When I talk about consistent, persistent behavior, and we're talking about networking at this point, you want to be reaching out to people, and a couple different formulas I utilize. One is you want to be reaching out to new prospects, people that you have not talked to before about your programs, about your packages, about your products, about your services. You want to reach out to new people. And here's where I want you to at least do. This is your baseline. Every single day, reach out to one new prospect a day. Every day. By the way, this is your formula for success. You want to create success. This is how you do it. One new client every single day. One new prospect. Somebody you've never talked to before. One a day. That's it. Just one. Do you think you could do one? Do you think you could manage one new prospect a day? That's all we're talking about. Second, you want to actually reach out to one person that you've reached out to before, which case it becomes a follow-up. So you want to reach out to somebody new, one a day, and somebody that you're following up with, minimum one a day. That's it. So far, we're got this covered. One new person a day, one follow-up a day. Here's where it gets critical. You want to reach out to one of your current clients to every single day, today included. One of your current clients. See how they're doing, what's going on, how you can help them more. Step into their world and help them. One new client, you do that every. Watch what happens to your business, because they'll get excited for being by your side. They'll get excited for doing business with you and want to do more business with you. They'll also talk about you more. So when you're in front of them, they'll remember you, talk to you, or talk about you to others and reference you. Thus, your business will get free publicity almost overnight. And here's really key. You want to reference the people that are in your network, the people that are in your scope of influence that you haven't talked to in the last 6 months. You want to reach deep, reach into the archives of the people that you used to connect to last year. You used to connect to a couple of years ago. You used to connect to even 6 months or more ago. And yet somehow you've lost contact. Somehow you let the ball drop. You want to reach down to one of those people today. That's the core formula. Reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to before. Reach out to somebody who you're following up with from a previous conversation. Reach out to one of your current clients, and reach out to somebody that you haven't spoken to in the last 6 months, either personal or business. You do those 4 things every single day. I guarantee you, watch your network of business grow. Watch the network of people around you just develop and move, and you'll be shaking things up so much, creating so much activity, you won't be able to keep up. That's the power. You want to network effectively, you've got to be proactive. You've got to get into the game. Building relationships is the rest of the story. A bigger conversation about what to actually say. Only the first thing is I got to get you talking. Most people aren't talking to their clients, most people aren't talking to their list at all, let alone halfway efficiently. Be one of the leaders. Be one of the people that are proactive in everything that you're doing, that are creating the magic, that are making things happen with your list. Do these simple steps every single day and watch it develop, watch it grow. Would love to hear your comments about this and how you're growing your network, how you're growing your business in the comments here. Would love to get that conversation rolling. It is one of the key components in our world these days. How do we keep conversations moving? How do we navigate all this? And how do we continue to build our network? Would love to hear your comments below. Love to have you share, like, comment, invite your friends. We are here every single week, and we are continuing to communicate throughout the world because our mission is to build millionaires every single day and to build people that are living their life large and enjoying it every second. This is Paul Fink. Absolutely love having you here. I'm going to talk to you real soon. This was a quick message. Just wanted to touch base with all of you.